Through Cape Junction?
Where's Tom?
Don't. I can do Roseburg too. Roseburg, just keep driving. That would be the best one I come up with Roseburg. The only other one I could do for Roseburg, you have to legitimately be from there to know it. But Roseburg, boom. Get it? You get it, yeah? You are the only one that would actually get it. Are you guys ready for our headliner tonight? Yeah? Funny man, I've watched some of his videos. He's very funny man. You guys ready for a good one? He's from out of town, from Roseburg. Give a big round of applause for Nathaniel Green.
Thank you, Freeway. The first time I ever spoke to Freeway, I said, "Can I make a joke at your expense?" And we didn't know each other yet. He consented. And I said, "Freeway, that's the type of name you end up with when two first cousins merge." He's smiling, it's cool. We're all friends
He's
here.
used to it.
Give it up to the other comics, man. It's been a lot of fun tonight. And King Wong, this place fucking rocks. I can't believe you guys leave. I'd give you all the bars in Roseburg for this fucking bar. It's got like a patina on it that you find only on the inside of a trailer that people smoke inside of. You know, that old Americana charm. Miss that shit. I am from Roseburg, but don't think too much about it. We don't think we're better than Medford. We don't think Medford's better than us. I've seen your 10 cities. I've seen my 10 cities. They're pretty fucking atrocious and comparable. They're so bad. My daughter wants to get into camping, and I feel bad because I love camping. And all the shit I got her for Christmas was like tents and lamps and sleeping bags. But like now it feels like going out camping is just like cosplaying poverty. And that's not nice. We've got neighbors out there full time in this shit, you know? And we're like, I'm just gonna go back to plumbing and housing. I'm done with that shit. We're all doing our best though. It's a hard time. We're all working with what we got. Have any of you ever masturbated into a sock before? No judgment. I'm no better. I've just seen it in so many fucking raunchy comedies, but I've never heard anyone admit to doing it. I just want one fucking specimen. Just one guy to own up to it. Ladies? No ladies? Ever rub one out with a sock before? It's gotta be cleaner, like I get the merit of it. I mean, laundry day, am I right? I think the only reason I haven't masturbated into a sock, and it's not that I'm a prude, I've done a lot of weird kinky shit. I was in Berlin, Germany, and I saw a building, and the sign on it said, "Sexual Labyrinth." And I said, "Stop the fucking bus!" And I got off the bus like a fucking crackhead, and I ran into the building. I've never been more disappointed in my life. It was a gay men's sex club. Oh no! They let women watch on Tuesdays, which I thought was nice, I guess. They're kind of ruining Taco Tuesday for me. But like I was like, where's the Minotaur with dildos for horns? And none of that, man. I was just so fucking bummed. So I'm not a prude. I'm not above fucking laundry. When I really thought about it, when I boiled it down, I think the only reason I haven't masturbated into a sock yet is that I don't want my first STD to be athlete's foot. Just look at me, there's nothing athletic about this guy, right? I'm not going to start on my balls. Doing our best. Dicks are weird. I'm pretty sure I'm mostly straight. I went to college for a long time. Like, too long. Does anyone here know the difference between scientific method and faith-based knowledge? Faith-based knowledge is when you just believe it in your heart. How many people in here think you're straight? Two brave souls. Do you think your sexuality is faith-based? Or have you scientifically tested it? You're right, that's kind of a gay way to say you're straight. But I think all guys are kind of gay a little. I mean, like, once the dude finds out that his prostate is up his ass, he's playing gay chicken with God the rest of his life. It's true. I was thinking about that, and then I realized the straightest dudes I know are lesbians. Because gay dudes are like, maybe stuff up my butt is fun. Lesbians are like, pussy. Sorry, that was kind of challenging stuff up front. Like, we're all still friends. I will be outside if I need to be gay bashed later. That's cool. I'll take it for the joke. I've got a daughter. She's 10 years old. I don't think she's gay. Because she's not sexual. She's 10. You know, I don't think she's sexual. She might be fucking the furniture when I'm not home. I don't know. I know half of you did. It's fine. But we were watching Wayne's World the other day. You guys remember Wayne's World? Yeah. Do you remember Tia Carrera? Cassandra? She was wearing white leather and playing Jimi Hendrix covers. And she got off stage and these two dudes were having a fist fight. One of them spilled beer on her. And she like sexy kung fu's them. I was watching this with my daughter. And out of the corner of my eye, I could hear her go, "She's awesome." And so I know she's not gay, but I feel like I heard her become gay. I heard the sound of gay. So like when she comes home when she's 12, she's like, "Dad, I think I like girls." I'm like, "I know you like girls. I still love you. You're my baby. Let's watch Wayne's World." It's challenging being a parent. Anyone else out there got kids? Yep. You guys suck at pulling out, man. So do I. That's okay. That's admirable. I guess we need more people to witness the apocalypse. That's cool. But I try to impart things to my daughter that I didn't get as a child. I didn't learn how to cook until I was starving and living in a studio apartment. So when we make pancakes, we make a mix. We put in a little squeeze bottle, and she draws pancakes while they cook. And she draws all this shit that like a beautiful little blonde-haired, blue-eyed Hitler would have loved her, okay? My daughter is what the Third Reich was going for, except we like Mexicans. So she's drawing pancakes. She draws everything you'd expect a little girl to draw with pancakes. They're flowers, they're hearts, they're the word love. And so she's doing this another one of these days. I'm washing the dishes, not really paying attention. And then she pats me on the shoulder real excitedly. Dad, look what I did. And I turn around and she wrote the word fuck in pancake. And before I could manage the situation and try to talk about it, she just said, "Dad, I'm in fucking pancakes." That's not even my joke. That's an 8-year-old's joke. Find me a funnier 8-year-old joke and I will buy jokes off of them too. But so yeah, she's a lot of fun. She keeps my hands full. It's nerve-wracking having a kid. Like, they're born, And they just kind of fucking live on you for the longest time. They're just this adorable little parasite that shits and cries a lot. And you love everything about it. And then they get older and they get off of you. You're kind of relieved for a while. And then you gotta send them to school. And every day is a fucking nerve-wracking experience. You have to send this little girl out into the world. This world that you know everything that bad happened to you could happen to her. Like, I remember the first penis I saw, and it was in 3rd grade. And it still fucks me up. It wasn't his fault. It was 3rd grade. We were in the bathroom. I wasn't looking. It was just like a fucking trough. We were all there. And I finished and I turned to leave. And this kid standing there, he happens to be the only Japanese kid in the class. He also happens to be uncircumcised. And I happen to not know what the fuck that means. And I'm circumcised. And he's got this fucking aardvark head sticking out of his pants. And for the next like 20 years, I just thought Japanese people had fucked up looking penises. And so when I finally intersected with Japanese pornography on what was obviously AOL dial-up, and it was blurry, all the Japanese shit was blurry, I was like, oh, thank God. No one wants to see that shit. Someone else got the note, dude. Fucking hell. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks so much. I've never had an STD. You think a guy who looks like Pugsley Adams and Bobby Hill had a kid who doesn't have STDs probably hasn't had a very storied sex life. And you'd be epically wrong. All sorts of crazy shit has happened to me. Above being circumcised, I've got a Prince Albert, I've had a vasectomy, and the last time I had sex, I had to get 3 stitches at the end of my penis. Ow! The most nerve-wracking thing about having blood coming out of your penis is you might have broken your penis. If you do that, you might never get an erection again. It might never be straight. You might never ejaculate again. You might get bladder or prostate cancer. So she rolls off of me. She says, I don't want to alarm you, but there's quite a lot of blood. And I went, I don't fucking care if you're on the rag. I'm an adult. I'll put a towel down. I'll fuck through that. Kidding me? It's not my first barbecue. What's up? And she says, it's not from me. And that's when I go, ruh-roh. So she goes to get a towel to clean up. And even as I'm doing it, even as I'm panicking, I'm running through this scenario that my dick might not ever work, and I might commit suicide in the fucking hospital. I'm cleaning myself up, and I look at her and I say, finally, I get to ruin one of your towels with my blood. So the point of the story is, no matter how deep and dark your situation is, there's always an inappropriate joke to be made about it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, coming out to comedy. Please do it more. Watch specials, support your locals, and thanks. I'm not done. I'm just sucking everybody's dick real quick. Okay. Good. It does feel good to suck. Are you a clit sucker? You like that? Sometimes it takes a woman a long time to admit that. And then every now and then she's like, suck it like a little dick. And you're like, I gotta fight through this minor homophobia and it's with a woman. How can it be gay? Because it's kind of like a little dick. What else we got? What am I forgetting, Damon? This is my best friend, Damon. He drove me down here. He's watched more of my comedy than everybody. He's the best. Someone buy him a fucking beer. Oh, yeah. All right. Straightest dudes or lesbians. Don't rip open your dick. Sexual labyrinth.
Gotta go political, that's all that's left.
Go political? God, I had something political. Oh, if you are what you eat, I've had so much vodka at this point that I basically qualify as a Russian spy or a cabinet member. Political. It's not about me being an alcoholic. It's about the Trump administration. I am not suicidal. I hope none of you are either. You're teetering on it. I hope you get help. People want you here. The world is better with you in it than not. I'm not suicidal, but I do wear a CPAP at night. You guys know what a CPAP is?
Yes.
It's like for fat guys who can't breathe when we sleep. There's a hose that connects the machine to you. I'm not suicidal, but I wake up with it wrapped around my neck enough that I think I might be die-curious. That's not funny, that's punny. Jesus Christ, guys.
Low-hanging fruit, low-hanging fruit.
Low-hanging fruit. The bed is low. Not a lot to suspend from. Sorry guys, I'm blanking. I've been having so much fun up here. How did everybody like the comedians tonight? Yeah? I like them all. I hope you guys will have me back soon. Really, I do. Back to penises. You asked for it. I had to meet my father's penis recently. Have any of you seen your parents naked before? You're all in fucking denial. You're thinking about it right now. And guess what? It sucks. Actually, thinking about your dad naked and saying sucks is not a great choice of words. I had to meet my dad's penis recently for the first time. And it was on his deathbed. No laughter there. He was in a bad way, he needed help, I had to help, and there's no way around it. But god damn it, going that long and not seeing it, it felt like pitching a no-hitter. Like, we were almost, dude, he got me right at the fucking buzzer, dude. Oh man, it sucked. It's actually part of why I started doing comedy, is that the event, it fucked me up so much that I had to talk to strangers in Medford about it. It's the only thing I could do with that information. And I learned a lot by meeting my dad's penis. Number one, he wasn't Japanese. It's called a callback. And number two, I didn't necessarily get my penis from my dad. I think we all kind of assumed that we got our like genitalia from our similar genitalia parent. But that's not how genetics work. That's not how we talk about it. We're like, oh, you have your mom's eyes and your dad's ears. We're never like, that's your mom's dick. So when you go home and rub one out thinking about me and this awesome set, you might be rubbing one out with your dad's sweet, sweet puss. And that's tough. That's just tough, you know? And you're welcome. That's gonna fuck you up, I promise. Alright, we're going darker. I think I know why that the abhorrent child sex trafficking is at an all-time high. Do any of you want to know my theory?
Yeah. Can't wait.
When children used to go missing, we would put their likeness on a carton of milk to help find them. And then you soft-bellied fucking liberals Started drinking soy milk, didn't you? Every time you have an oat milk latte, you're letting an angel get kidnapped in a van. Your rice milk is molesting the children. I dare you to not think about that the next time you're at a Starbucks. I've always had gay friends. I had a friend in high school we thought was a lesbian. They were a trans man. Had no idea. They didn't know. It was a total surprise. But I always liked gay people. They were brave and outspoken and funny. And you straight people suck. Well, some of you are okay. But so I've always advocated for marginalized people. I've always rooted for the underdog. I've always wanted to be nice to the kid who didn't have any friends, you know? And as someone who identifies as that, I realize the greatest compliment you can get from advocating for the LGBTQ plus 2I community is to be called an ally. That's like the highest compliment you can get. And weirdly enough, as a white guy, having a black dude call you the N-word is like singularly awesome. Like, I'm not saying that's what they are, and I'm not saying what we should say, and I'm not going to say it. But when they say it to me, I get warm Christmas feelings all over. Ooh, he likes me. Ooh. I really wanted to get a Black Lives Matters t-shirt, but then I looked into them, and then I realized they're all printed on cotton t-shirts.
Yes, yes.
That's fucked up. And I don't know. I think that's all. Those are my best. Okay. I can keep going. I can tell you stupid stories if you want. And anything? What do you guys want? Shout out a topic, and I'll try to make something funny out of it. Nuns? Dude, I have a weird thing for nuns. I can't believe you said that. Oh God. Oh God, it's about to get weird. Oh shit, fuck.
Get religious.
I think it's because like mom played Sound of Music all the time, and I was like, Julie Andrews can fucking get it. Even with the boycott, I'm like, I'm good with that. Blowjobs guys still feel the same. It's not my joke, but I heard a new joke that I love recently. How do you get a nun pregnant? You fuck her. Again, not my joke, but I just fucking love the eloquence of that joke. My mother was raised Mormon. She's so sweet. Her favorite candy is the Peep. You know those awful tumors they sell at Easter? The sugar and the fucking cancer on them? That's her favorite fucking... She's a Peep. Like, she'll get this faraway look like... And we call it marshmallow face. She told me one joke once. And I can't believe she told me this joke. But there was a priest trying to write his Sunday sermon. And there were nuns in the courtyard riding a bicycle. And they're giggling loudly. And it was distracting him. He couldn't write his sermon. So he leaned out the window and said, "Ladies, if you can't quiet down, I'm going to put the seat back on." My mother told me that joke. Ugh. I also like when somebody's celebrating a birthday to say, happy anniversary to what is hopefully the last time your face touched your mother's pussy.
407 years ago.
Was that enough nun material? Do we got anything else? Do we need more nuns?
The new American Pope.
The new American Pope?
Oh, yeah.
Chi-town, baby. Beef dish. What the fuck is up? Yeah. The Pope. The Pope. I'm stoked. My dad came from Chicago. My sister went to Northwestern Law in Chicago. I have this fantasy about the Pope. There's a place in downtown Chicago called the Wiener Circle, and it's just a hot dog stand. It's been there forever. I think it only opens at like 10 p.m. at night, and it's exclusively operated by rude black people, and they're fucking mean. It's so fun. Changed my life, really. I walked up and ordered a chili dog once, and they were like, "Sugar, you don't need no motherfucking chili dog. You need a salad dog." And I'm like, ah. So I kind of love the idea of the Pope getting razzed by like sassy black chicks at the Wiener. That's fun. That's fun for me to think about. You know, he's a White Sox fan. And
That's new.
and the Cubbies beat the shit out of him today. Is that a sign from God? Yeah. Anything else? Anyone call anything out? Did he? He did it. Definitely did it. And who fucks with baby oil? Like lube and spit are one thing, but fucking baby oil, that's weird. That makes me think of babies. That's gross. I'll tell one story and I'll get the fuck out of your way. Is that cool?
Yeah.
It's one story. It's how I got a nickname in high school. I was the TA for a class, a theater class, that the teacher would leave to go get drunk on his lunch break. So I got left alone in this theater class that had like fog machines and Star Wars on Laserdisc and shit. And so every now and then I would just pick a random pothead, be like, "Come hang out with me in the theater, we'll get high all day." And we did this for 7 months maybe. And then one day we just lit up some high quality chronic, and we just kept getting knocks on the doors from other students like, "They fucking know, they can smell it, you're going down." And we were smoking out of an apple. And so I turned on the fog machine and just gassed the room like an exterminate. And then left the fog machine on. And we had an on-campus police officer. And he found me. And he like did the collar, he pulled me by my ear. And by this time, the whole school knows I'm getting in trouble because I'm just this notorious pothead. And they're all walking behind me. It was like a fucking witch hunt. It was crazy. We get to the room, and he opens the door, and all of the fog billowed out comically, like a Cheech and Chong scene. Like we never could have smoked that much pot. It was just absurd. But we went in, he got all the kids to leave. I had given the apple with the half-smoked bowl in it, and my buddy ate the whole thing like a fucking horse. I had never seen anyone eating the core of an apple before, much a half-smoked bowl of weed, too. And he looked around the room, and he couldn't smell anything over the fog machine, and he had to let me go. There was no evidence. And I got away. All the teachers knew I was guilty, but they had nothing on me. I told that story to my dad 20 years later, and he never stopped calling me fog machine after that. My name's Nathaniel Green. It's been an absolute pleasure. Give it up for Freeway. Thank you very much, everybody.
Keep it going, folks. Keep it going. You know, Nathaniel, you were talking about my name, man. And honest to God, when he